Welcome to the second or first we don't quite know podcast, because it's now called Half Arsed and it was called Lobster Hands.
It's the third at this point.
Is it the third? Oh yeah, because we did like
I guess it is the third.
Do we count E3 Go Home as well?
I guess I'd say so.
Because it wasn't.
Go Home was number 1, and then the one we did that before that was like number 0. It was like a test stream. So this is number 2, but it has a different name.
Should we just call the first ones like 0.5 and 0.7? Like, they were the alpha and the beta. This is the full release, which is probably still going to be changed anyway. But we know how early access games work. They release the full version and go fix, and it's a laggy mess. I can't log into it, but there's a game in there somewhere. I'll pay for it.
It's still early access.
It's early access. We're selling it at full price for early access.
That's how I like it.
Charging people for this?
Absolutely.
Look at that podcast set. If it doesn't scream early access, I don't know what does.
It's actually an allegory for early access, I see.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes all the sense.
I thought like James from Funhouse, he had the best way of putting it. It's like the equivalent of going into a shop going, can I have that Hoover? There's no nozzle or anything to it. Yes, but I just want that bit. I don't want any of the functionality a Hoover provides. I just want that bit. Like, I don't want it finished.
Paragraph 13. Do you mean Article 13? And yes, it probably will.
I should probably.
Yeah,
look that up actually.
Yeah, you go for it, Jack.
Twitch the same way.
I don't know, because they typically with the copywriting on Twitch, I've never been striked for stuff that I've live streamed, because I've had music on at some points, but maybe because I was talking over it or something, it didn't affect it. But I know if you leave that in the VOD, then you've got an issue, because maybe they go over the VOD. So I don't know how heavily it'll affect people. The people who do music streams, yeah, they've probably got to be a bit more careful than normal. But I don't play music on live streams pretty much at all anyway, so I don't think but I don't know, to be honest, because everyone's focused on YouTube at the minute and how it'll affect them.
Oh god, yeah. That's just because YouTube's proper pushing for it to not to go through.
Yeah, well, it was straight up like we're gonna have to actually just ban like European YouTubers for the sake it's too much of a risk.
It sounds a bit bullshit. But they actually have said that.
Yeah, you might not even see Half Arsed Up. Imagine that. Your favourite podcast. It's its first upload and it gets taken down. The site gets banned. Well, that's just guaranteed. But no one's really said how it'll implement Twitch. Affect Twitch, but I assume it'll be the same sort of premises. Well, maybe we'll be able to watch you anymore. I don't know about live streams themselves, but I think people just get like muted streams when they have audio. So I don't know if they muted live, but they definitely mute the VODs. So true. They are already got a pretty aggressive stance on copyright content, and also the income is like more donation based opposed to ad based, so they don't have as much of a. I don't know how it doesn't make too much of a difference, but you would still have support. So it's if they banned the views altogether, like the viewership altogether, then yeah, they're screwed. Like you would have to switch to like mix. Oh god.
Oh, no.
That wouldn't help at all. I don't know why I assume switching to a different platform somehow avoids the law. We all know we're just going to end up on Pornhub in the end of the day anyway. That's where the podcast is going to be uploaded.
But that's how it's going to be these days.
We get to call it Going Deep with James after all.
Thinking not calling it that.
I just found the dynamic follow button. Does it work? Because I obviously never see it because it's my follow button. Does it actually come up with like, follow DeepPun today? He's such a cool guy. I don't know what it comes up with, but I assume it just says follow.
I just see a little purple button in the bottom that says DFP.
Yeah, that's just the showing that there's a like an overlay thing. I forget what you call it, like a button.
Okay, well I only see that. I don't.
Yeah, because you're already following. Do you know the did you watch any of the Pokemon live stream through a little bit when they did the catching thing?
Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically like that, but mine's a follow button instead, and you're not.
Instead, just go and watch Pokemon.
That does sound pretty good. Well, that's the end of the Half Arsed Podcast.
Don't disrespect. I do.
Like, that's just really, yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah, I enjoy his stuff.
I just enjoy his green screen stuff. It's just great.
Oh, like, he nails a character. When I first saw it, I genuinely thought, like, is this man, like, actually doing this? I thought it was great in both, like, I guess cringy is the word that I'm looking for at the same time. But when I actually sat down and watched him, like, I really enjoy this stuff. Like, he's doing something different.
Oh, yeah.
One thing I will say is we're not allowed to talk shit about other streamers. That's one of the community guidelines, but I think if we're complimenting him, it's okay. His mustache is so good.
God, I love it!
But no, Dr. Disrespect's a man amongst men. You ever seen any of his stuff, Jack? I don't know. Like, I can't remember if we've actually sat
No,
in Dr.
the only thing I've seen is that clip about where he got shot at.
Oh, God,
And
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
about it.
God, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, getting shots at his window.
That was a thing.
Because when you said that, I was like, to be honest, I can see him green screening something like that. Like, no, he did actually get shot at.
Yeah.
Well, his house got shot at.
Yeah.
It wasn't actually on stream, but...
But no, Jack, his streams are a gem. Like,
It's wonderful.
there'll just be times where he just slams his headphones down, stands up, and then walks into a green screen room where it's him in a locker room giving his chat a pep talk. Like, it's a big motivational speech. It's just brilliant. Like, if you get the chance, just even if you want to just go on as like most viewed clips or whatever, it's just him. Like, it just cuts to him on top of a building with a helicopter. It's just what's going. Oh, the best thing is when he's doing Black Ops. He green screens his face into a wingsuit. He leaves the.
Oh, God, yeah.
Like, it's badly green screened, but it's hilarious. Oh yeah, when you got your stuff working again, it works better on your phone. Yeah, it sounds like there's an issue with your link to Twitch on your laptop, I'm presuming, then. Especially with the RGBs messing up, but I highly... If the colour on the entire monitor's messed up, then there's something wrong with your graphics unit in there. But if it's just Twitch, then I don't know. Oh, God. What were we on about again? We went from Black Friday to Dr. Disrespect. That was quite the leap we made.
I'm quite proud of it.
I am too.
Excellent.
How you been finding the Spyro trilogy then, Tan?
I'm enjoying it. I'm on 74% on the last game.
You're playing it right now, aren't you?
I am.
I can hear the bring every time you speak. I'm like, oh no.
I'm absolutely playing it right now.
I liked Spyro when I was younger, but I never got into it enough to warrant buying the
I love Spyro.
HD remakes of it.
Not Spyro and Crash. They're just that cool.
I probably played Crash more when I think about it.
I used to like Crash, but it's just, I don't know. Spyro's more chill.
It's like in terms of platforming and performing, it's terrible. Like, you cannot get your sense of depth of that game whatsoever. I'll just jump to this ledge. Oh, I'm about 50 feet away from it, but I can't tell. Everything looks the same. Why is it hard to find something I want for Christmas the older I get? Because you realise everything's terrible. No.
Oh, absolutely.
I find just saying money is easier. And then when you go money, they go, oh, it's not personal enough. Don't worry, I'll get you a gift card. No, don't.
But why?
No, you just essentially giving me less valuable money.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
It's like, imagine giving someone money that you can only use in a limited amount of shops. You're devaluing it and then giving it to me. I'd rather them just not give it to me at all, so I don't feel insulted by me giving a gift card. Like, here's a W.H. Smith voucher. Oh, I love books. I'm renowned for it. I probably have my grandma still give me Woolworths voucher. I'm like, Gran, where are you getting these? It's closed.
That's actually impressive.
I didn't even know they did vouchers. Where are you getting these?
Is this a counterfeit?
Went to a local car boot sale and went, £20 Woolworths voucher for £10? That's profit. buy some.
It's been closed for 20 years.
Some just shady bloke.
They are still a company. Just, I don't think they have any physical stores anymore.
No,
yeah, it's real handy for my gift card.
was gonna ask for a new mouse, but I bought one on Black Friday. What kind of mouse, though?
Yeah, we're gonna judge you on your mouse choice as if we know everything about mice.
Absolutely, as we do.
What's a DPI?
The Dippy.
The Dippy. That's what the cool kids call it.
What is the Dippy of your mouse, bro?
I've got like a Razer Death Adder Chroma, apparently.
Yeah, you got a Chroma, motherfucker.
I like it. It's simple, it does the job, it's got the extra keys. Steel Series Rail 110. I ain't gonna search out what the Steel Series Rail 110 looks like now.
Oh, I know which one that is. It's like the... yeah, it's one of the little ones, I think.
Yeah, it's basically my mouse, but Steel Series version.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah, that looks like it'll do the job.
Yeah, that was the exact one I was thinking of. That's a decent mouse, to be fair. I have no complaints.
CPI, oh.
What's your suppy, bro?
What's your suppy?
Tell me more about your suppy. Suppy.
Oh, no, they call it CPI. Why? It's deep. It's dots per inch. I am right thinking it's dots per inch.
Yeah, DPI is the normal one.
Alright, I'm going to put CPI versus DPI. Counts per inch or CPI to refer to the number of steps the mouse will report.
Yeah,
no worries.
Counts per inch.
Counts per inch, yeah.
That is different.
So they typically use counts per inch.
DPI is more for printing. I'm not...
Yeah. I've always described it in most terms like that. Oh well. Yeah,
my mouse definitely has a DPI thing, so why just...
I never thought I'd be baffled by this today. Yeah, whenever I search a DPI, it refers to print as opposed to mice. I think I learned that from college, which actually makes a lot of sense why it's wrong.
Yeah, it still means dots per inch when it's used on a mouse.
Yeah.
So it's the same for both. Just
Steel Series is much cooler than us. It's like using numbers to describe grades. Am I right, Alban? Letters are much better.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh god. Oh, looks like a decent mouse anyway. And a HyperX mouse pad. Mouse pad's a mouse pad.
It's HyperX, and HyperX is pretty baller.
I got like a Steel Series one, but I could probably get like one of those like full length ones, like that just go over your keyboard as well. Because why not? But I've got like a one that's like got laced in hot chocolate stains, like the man that I am. I can't be bothered.
Either or.
Want to go on about comparing school systems now? No. Okay, Finland wins. It won. It won before the argument even started. Yeah.
England's terrible. We're well aware of that.
Just prop up your desk. Finland's terrible. Change my mind.
England is my city.
England is my city. Yeah, the fact that exists just proves that we failed somewhere.
That's true.
They're American. I feel like we failed them.
Mm-hmm. The bitch just killed my sheep.
The shit day for shepherds everywhere.
I'm not going to give you any context, but that bitch just killed my sheep.
I feel like we at least know what you're talking about, but I don't know about those.
Yeah, I assume you're just looking out your window going, God damn it.
That is what you're doing.
I'm sure there were no dragons involved.
Oh. Oh.
Oh god. Oh. Alright, well, sheep. She's playing Spyro. That's why the sheep. I don't know what you're doing to said sheep, but.
You kill them and then eat them.
I see.
Or you get your health back.
Spyro. Oh god. The game that Dan was playing on this live stream yesterday.
Sheep? Spyro?
Or was it yesterday or the day before?
The one with the purple dragon.
Yeah, the purple dragon. Yeah, it sounds like a euphemism for something horrific.
The one that isn't Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot.
Do you remember Croc?
Is in the shoes?
Absolutely not.
No, as in the PS1 3D platformer.
I would prefer to discuss the shoes.
I wish we were talking about shoes.
Or in Deadpool, rubber masturbating shoes, as he calls them.
Oh god, yeah. You mean the big rubber masturbating shoes?
Crocs. Or did anyone actually buy Crocs? I'm sorry, I'm turning into this conversation now.
No, who would wear Crocs?
I had Crocs. Like, I am not going to deny it. They were. I knew they were terrible, but I was so curious. Like, I would never. Would I wear them in public? I think I may have worn them down the beach when I was like younger. Like when I went on holiday. Like, yeah, who needs shoes or sandals? You can have both.
Poodles.
Shoodles. Watch out, ladies. They definitely heard me before they could see me because of the squeaking I would make as the rubber shoes would hit the floor.
Oh, they're fucking horrible, man.
Is it a bird? Is it a seal? No, it's James and his rubber shoes.
I tried to wear them on holiday once because I fell off my bike before I went. My foot like proper swelled up, so I couldn't wear like normal shoes. But I'm stuck wearing them, and that was a traumatic experience. Not the foot swelling, the wearing the Crocs. My sheep.
You could make a change my mind episode. Like, don't get me wrong, it sounds good, and we always invent these cool ideas of like special episodes. But the issue of having a special episode, it implies that there's a core series being built already, but there's not. We keep implementing these ideas of like, oh, we'll do like a university challenge style thing, or we'll. Where that went horrifically wrong.
I think it went horrifically.
What kind of answers did we come out with for that university challenge thing again? Like. I can't remember. We kept coming out with the same answer in the hope that would be correct. Like, it's like we kept going, I think it's Mark Wahlberg. Like, it just didn't make any sense in the context.
But it's always Mark Wahlberg.
But we should make a change my mind episode. Yeah, you know what? If we happen to produce 3 episodes of this consistently without changing the name, then I feel like it's worth doing a 4-episode special.
Monthly as well.
At least monthly. The thing is, I can't keep that's too much schedule. The only reason I'm doing this now is because I couldn't make it to the Scouting for Girls concert because I didn't realize it was on till like two hours ago, and then the tickets had sold out, and I cried a bit.
Oh.
You should change your name to Deep Throat. Well, that's if we're moving over to Pornhub. RubberMonkeyy can stay the same, and Jackalope, I feel like we could work something in, quite literally in this case.
Yeah, I'll be Sir Jackalope.
Ooh, I like it.
You all disgust me. You fucking degenerates.
Like we already weren't.
That's true.
I'm a degenerate. Change my mind. No one turns up to go, you're absolutely right.
No one's arguing this. You
I'm just sitting there in tears because no one's actually came over to argue it. Oh,
and that, and you couldn't go to see Scouting for Girls.
oh God.
Oh,
that really bothered me.
I knew it did. I was there for the entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was there for your entire debate of should I go? Should I even try? Is it worth it? I'm going. Oh, I can't go. Fuck.
Oh yeah, it's like group of girls going to Scouting for Girls. I like Scouting for Girls.
I like girls.
No, I was just scouting for girls. I'm scouting for them. Oh God, it come full circle.
Oh my God.
Wow, and they're like, oh yeah, we're going down. Have you got your ticket? No, they're sold out. Oh!
It wasn't their best plan, let's be honest.
No. It does, Dave. I'm doing this to hide the pain of not being able to go to Scouting for Girls tonight.
How
£4 a ticket.
That's actually more depressing for them, though.
Yeah, to be fair. I actually feel bad for not handing the money over and going like, we don't have any more tickets. No, just give it to them. They obviously need it right now.
Give it to Joe.
It's okay, Joe. That's one for you. I just chuck it. I just chuck it in his just tuck it in his shirt pocket and walk away. That's one for you, Joe. I don't even know if his name is actually Joe. It could have been.
Him Joe.
One of them's called Joe, I'm pretty sure.
Or is he?
I don't know. If I called him Joe, that would make the situation even. Well, there you go, Joe. What? Just walk away. Who's Joe?
You gave me £5. I'm alright with this.
Oh god.
He can call me whatever he wants.
The stories I can tell when I'm older. I almost saw Scouting for Girls once. Oh, really? Tell us about that. Well, I just didn't go. There was nothing to it. Wow. You did so much, Grandad. Oh, no. To be fair, like, I'm gonna procreate. Like, there's gonna be young versions of it. It's in the safety of the gene pool.
That's true. The world doesn't need more Jameses.
No.
I just watched the Once Upon a Deadpool trailer.
It's great.
Like, literally right now.
It's probably better than a normal trailer. Like, I sometimes go on a tangent of just going on Ryan Reynolds' Twitter and watching all the promotional material. Just like, it's Canada Day 1. It's just, why not? But I watched the original trailer for the first movie the other day, and it's like, it's not good, is it? Like, if it's not the R-rated trailer, it's actually pretty bad. Like, it explains the movie, but explains it like your typical hoppy-boppy Marvel movie, which it is, but you've got to realise that this is a rougher movie. This is the hard stuff for the real men. A man, Ryan Reynolds in a full red suit, that's what the real men want.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, God.
What are we on about?
I've been trying to keep this going, okay? I've been stringing something to think without any real coherent thought about it.
That's fair enough.
Real men, thanks Liz, she understands.
Oh god, she's still here.
She is, Dan, she's listening to us.
An absolute willy.
Well, that's just unfair.
I know, but she deserves it.
We need the viewers, Dan, okay? You can't shoot her down.
That's a good point, but I can shoot her up.
If you ever come to the day where you're like hypothetically gonna break up with her, it's like, Dan, you can't. Like, why, James? I need the views.
We can't lose our viewership. It's literally just Liz and Albert.
Dan, even if you hate her, you're gonna have to stick it out, mate. Okay.
All right, I'll try.
I need the CPM. You're not on YouTube. I need it anyway.
It was my only subscriber.
Oh god.
You can't have a celebrity. But James, a celebrity breakup, that would bring loads of views to your channel.
It's very true. We just need a celebrity.
90 subscribers on YouTube right here.
Oh, who's he?
And none of them know who Liz is.
And none of them know who Dan is.
That's true. When you come to bread, will you come to bed, will you bring...
I will, Liz, don't you worry.
Futurama. Futurama? That is a very different thing.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I read something good.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
I'm hoping that's a typo. It's not.
Oh, that's
Jesus.
brilliant.
I forgot I had that on DVD.
For the people watching, which I'm sure there'll be many of you, she did mean Futurama.
We assume she meant Futurama.
Yeah, she's made a real cock up here, but
Fibro frog. Fibro frog, alright.
You meant frog, yeah, again, you didn't mean frog. Why frog?
Because she always says fibro frog and frog.
Right.
I started saying it to her now. Just thought, she's capable, you see. I swear she's capable. Please be capable. And I'm not bringing Futurama to bed. That's disaster.
Oh, no, Dan, you're not allowed to break up with her, though, even though she may be intellectually challenged.
Oh, absolutely.
I need the viewership. That's why I'm building a harem, not because of my own desires. It's purely for the viewership.
Oh,
Purely for the clickbait.
Exactly. Oh god.
We should be.
I should have like a donation thing in the corner saying "Help me build my harem," and for some reason, it ties to a donation goal.
Ooh.
Cyberbullies reported. Go for it. To be honest, the moderator would have to come in, and that's a
Fucking do it, mate. See if we care.
No, yeah, feel free to report because then a moderator will turn up, and that's an extra view if I ever see.
She is a moderator.
Yeah.
A Twitch moderator, not a
of course.
channel moderator. Sorry,
Superior moderator.
Real moderator.
the real moderator. Yeah.
Real man.
Oh god, I'm sorry, Liz. You come in, you just try and say something nice, and it's nice to us. We just shoot it down because you made a typo.
You just bring up footers. How do you know she knows what a footer is?
No, it sounds delicious though.
Oh no, it does not.
It sounds like a type of cheese.
Footer cheese.
That's better.
I knew. I thought it was odd that people kept showing up without the food.
What's a footer vagine?
Hermaphrodite.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, for cheese is
Is
something
the
very
Japanese
different.
definition of a hermaphrodite, often used in many popular anime and manga series.
For all you degenerates out there, winky face.
we got you covered. Literally.
We should make an anime podcast. I feel like
We shouldn't.
we
We
call
won't watch it.
we call it Half Arsed.
Well. I mean, I'm totally on board with it, but I have some thoughts. Maybe we shouldn't do that,
Why not?
because that could be considered racist.
No, that's an
Sorry, it could be considered racist.
Oh god. No, I wouldn't consider that racist.
I wouldn't either, but it's 2018.
I would consider that taking the piss out of us being that out of touch with other cultures that we think adding a ru onto the end of it classifies as speaking Japanese.
It does, so... know what you're on about.
Or we call it, alright, Half-Arsed Chan. Like, that at least has a little pin.
Half-arsed Chan.
And then we just draw ourselves with, like, samurai swords on the art in the centre.
Neckbeards.
A neck. We all have
But where does
pillows.
Jackie Chan come into this?
No, we give me a sword, we give Dan a straw hat, and we just draw a square around Jack to look like a body pillow.
Just a square.
Just
Not
a square, and you
rectangle
can
like
not
those body pillows.
just a rectangle.
Yeah, I need to be as wide as I am tall.
Oh, right. You're one of those kind of people. I like him short, I like him stumpy.
Just realised your girlfriend just described herself as a hermaphrodite.
She did. That she did. She's not wrong.
Wow, we learned something about you today.
Indeed. I'm a hermaphrodite.
Oh god, I did.
Hermaphrodite.
Every time we do this podcast,
Wait,
I'm always like, well, every time. The 3 times we've done this podcast, I'm always amazed. Like, I'm talking about, I'm talking about more the streams in general. I'm amazed how we just managed to take the topics into somewhere it was never intending to go, like at all. Like,
Oh,
I
absolutely.
knew it wasn't going to focus on games. I knew it probably wasn't going to focus on Black Friday, but never thought I would turn into anime and hermaphrodites.
And the revelation that both Dan and Liz are hermaphrodites.
Yeah, it was
Especially
quite.
Liz.
Did you just surprise each other in the moment?
Absolutely.
Oh wow!
You've got a penis.
Oh, you did have it on your Tinder profile. I should read those things.
I really need. I can't read.
How did I manage
No,
this?
I just like pictures.
You know what? I want to
And I
actually
thought
discuss
being a
Tinder.
what?
Should I try Tinder?
Yes.
I'm so on the fence about it. Like, I
Get
thought,
off
like,
the fence. It's not safe up
I know
there.
it's very uncomfortable.
You're gonna hurt yourself. Get down. Fuck me. You never
If
listen
you
to
want to
this
be on the
kid.
fence, you should go on Timber.
Nice. Like I
I apologize.
no, that is great.
Good. Nope, don't acknowledge that. You're both just as bad as each other.
You pick at your jokes wisely. What picket fence? Okay.
Fucking hell.
Nice.
I want to kill myself.
That's the half-assed way.
I wish I was dead.
Oh god.
Rather than doing this podcast.
But I'm too lazy and here I am.
I can't be fucked. Too much effort to kill myself. I might as well just sit here and play Spyro.
Let's not have this talk. I was on about Tinder and yet again. Alright. I'm not alright. I am. Alright, I'm gonna say I'm on the fence for Tinder again. No, not literally, metaphorically. Or symbolically? Is it metaphorically or symbolically?
Is it both?
Do year 97 where I put my cards? What?
I don't know what. Oh, wait, the Christmas cards? No.
Wait, is this just a thing? Is she just asking you a question, Dan, about something in the house?
I think it's a typo because the 9 is directly above the O and the 7 is directly.
Well.
So it's just saying you.
I don't think that was ever in question.
I'm just wondering how she made a typo.
Yeah,
it's actually right next to each other.
She astounds me every day with what she can do when it comes to somehow messing things up.
Right.
She's quite unmatched, except by James. And
yeah,
me.
she's just James. God damn it. The annoying thing is when James messes up, it still works.
That's the best
true.
part. I had that again. Like I have it so many times in my lectures. They come up going like, "I don't know what you've done, but you've done it." Like I cross my hands and go, "Like a pro." No, not at all.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to those cards, baby. They're upstairs. I'm pretty sure you've got them. You can also text me this. You don't have to put it in the.
Yeah, it's it's an interesting way of. To be honest, any way you can get your boyfriend's attention, I get it.
It also does actually make it look like we have people in the chat.
Yeah, but the people who are watching this, yes, that's few and far between. But it just cuts to a point where you're going to end up having a domestic over my Twitch chat during the podcast.
But wouldn't that be fun?
Alvin will probably watch the VOD if he's feeling it. I don't know, but
you just have avocado dabo. No.
Let's not read out the viewership again. I can see it as well. I think the bots anyway. The 3 viewers make it calm down. Exactly. I can't calm down, Liz. That's 3 people I need to impress. Me, myself, and I.
I'm also here.
That's me down in Liz, I think.
Yeah.
Me, myself, and Irene.
Come on, Irene.
It's an alright film.
Who keeps... Right, yeah, you keep turning something. Like you keep clicking when you're turning something. Like you're setting an egg timer. Yeah, that's it. Oh, no, yep, it's okay. You didn't need to demonstrate.
I think you did.
Right, without you creaking your knuckles and you've got seriously broken knuckles.
It's my rubber.
No, that doesn't... I wasn't asking you to do it more.
You have to keep doing it.
Please stop.
I don't think that was the purpose of asking.
Oh, God. What was I saying? Tinder! I'm sorry, I keep trying to discuss Tinder. Liz, stop it. Text him. Unless you get some help. Right, Tinder, yeah. I always think...
I'm going to put some input into this Tinder debate, which isn't happening.
I think because I'm not the kind of person who would go on Tinder, I'm not going to find someone like-minded. That's my theory behind it.
Nah.
If that makes sense. Like, if I'm not the kind of person...
desperate enough.
Ooh, that's true.
You wouldn't normally go on Tinder.
And then I don't trust photos. Because I'm like, I would be too honest about it and go like, I'll put one that fairly represents me. And fairly represents me is like, oh God.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, like there'd be no filter. I'd go full of, and then I'd end up going, "Oh, this girl looks nice." Turn up and like, "Oh God, about 10 stone ago, maybe." Yeah.
Wow. I take offence to that. I looked a lot better when I was 10 stone lighter. I was also a baby.
But I don't know, like. How was your Tinder experience, Dan? Bearing in mind you're currently seeing a girl that you met on Tinder.
That's how I met her, so... Yeah. Before that, I don't actually remember.
It was just a blur. You were too drunk while you were doing it.
I probably was. I was drunk a lot at the time. And then I met Liz. Thank God I was drunk.
And eventually someone gave in.
It was you.
So how does the full system work? Like, is it just literally don't like, don't like, swipe right, swipe left, and then like you get a match and they go, wow, you're a cool guy. And in terms of your profile, is it just photo based, or are they actually allowed to look through like a bio or something?
Yeah, he has a bio as well.
And how detailed do people typically go with their bio? Do they typically go in terms of...
It varies. A lot of people put like fucking paragraph after paragraph. Some people just go, "Want a shag?" ?
Alright, so I can get away with putting that.
Oh, absolutely. I expect nothing less.
Did Liz have I watched tons of Futurama?
Yes, he does. If you want advice, just watch the Will and E video.
Dance
again.
was cats.
Apparently it was. I don't actually remember.
I found out pretty recently that my bio on Facebook, like probably in the last few months, that was "I love cookies" smiley face.
That really describes you well.
It does. It really sells me.
Bread and soggy macaroni.
Oh god.
I love bread and soggy macaroni.
Because it's like, how detailed do I go? Do I go in terms of like, oh, I'm interested in games, technology? I dabble in the animes.
Absolutely. Mention
If
anime.
you want matches, yeah.
Humanly possible.
But that's the thing, though. Someone has to accept that. They have to embrace it.
You have to embrace you.
Or do I not mention it, wear them down a bit so they give in to it eventually?
You can also you also have to put like what your favourite song is. You can do that as well.
Probably gonna be scouting for girls.
No.
Oh, what would be a great song name to have on Tinder?
Guy.
Oh, I was gonna put Timber, but that's not Tinder.
It's close enough, in my opinion.
You should do Tinder though. Seriously, what's the harm? My feelings could be hurt.
You might start a fire.
I did a much superior software, which was Meow Chat. Me and Adam did that when we were up in Scotland. He finally convinced me to use a quote unquote, I don't even know it's dating, I think it's just random chats, but it was just people going like, well, you're ugly, aren't you? I'm like, well, cheers, love.
Thank you. Thanks, Adam. Oh, brilliant.
I'm not even that, like, it doesn't bother me having my face out there, like, it's guaranteed that I'd get, like, not matched, but there'll be someone in my flat that goes, I saw your profile, fucking weeb. They would never speak to me again.
They've also got a profile, so does that make them a fucking weeb?
No, because I wouldn't be to see theirs, possibly. I don't
They
know.
have a good profile.
Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't mean theirs is also going to have anime written on it.
No, it definitely does.
They weren't just going to do it for the meme.
Oh, they would. If they do it, I'd be mad.
What's up? I'm just...
They're fucking weeb.
And just, yeah, my mentality goes to, since I'm not the kind of person that goes on Tinder, I'm not going to be a like-minded person who also wouldn't go on Tinder. Like, I can't put in my bio, wouldn't use Tinder.
Probably could. People would find it funny.
Would they?
They'd also be like, ha, what a knob.
Like, the humour I'd put in would only appeal to you, Dan. I just know it would.
Exactly, it's going to be me. I'm going to be on there with you. I'm going to find you. I'll be like, ho ho ho, fancy seeing you here.
Oh, was there a lot of girls who did group photos, and then it was just sort of like a gambling game of like which one you were going to get? I've got a 1 in 3 chance of this being a good night. And then you realise, actually, no, I got the one that I wanted, and it's still not good. You use Bumble. It's higher end Tinder. What? Yeah, again. Why the 8s?
Right above the eyes.
But it's, you just go, oh, I've typed 8, delete, I, and but it did it twice.
Yeah, and there's plenty of other eyes in the...
I'd understand one, but 2, like...
Leave my broken girlfriend alone.
And the women have to talk first, so you don't have to worry. Wait, is it very... Bumble has to do that?
Yeah, that's one of the things.
I am
apparently.
curious about this. We could just do a series of me, like my many adventures. I typed in turtle instead of Bumble. Why did I do that? It's like, his site's very different to what I expected.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Jameses.
Oh, I typed in Bubble. That's also not. Oh, visual programming.
I'm in.
I'm gonna have a look at Bumble. Date, meet, network better. Ooh, there's networking involved. I could learn something. On Bumble, women make the first move. We're leveling the playing field and changing the dynamics of dating. We believe relationships should begin with respect and end with equality. Oh, I believe in none of those things. No.
That's something you want to see on a live stream.
If anyone takes that literally, I don't want them in this channel anyway.
Alright, I'm going.
Oh god, it's just going to be me. Oh, Bumble Biz. Career opportunities come about when you expand your network. There's got a section called Bumble Business? Or Bumble BFF. Business. So there's literally like a Bumble friend zone section of Bumble.
Yeah.
Why call it Bumble? As hilarious as it is.
Bumble.
Join the Hive. Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, I don't think I want to.
I have all the things to rip off. Really, Halo?
Wait a minute.
I'm definitely curious about, but I'm going to download the app. Let's see how we get on.
If you do one of those videos, my friend took my phone and used my Bumble account.
He changed my profile picture to a B and thought it was hilarious.
It's just a fucking Barry B. Benson or whatever the fuck he's called in B movie.
Hello, B friend. That's all it says in the bio.
Jasper the B.
Just Jasper the B. Oh, that'd be worth doing just to see.
Discovered once that her boyfriend had been on dating sites, like while they were together. So she changed his profile to say he was into bondage, and he got a lot of matches.
That's
like into gay bondage.
Oh.
And he got more.
No, hold on. No, let's do a backtrack here. You went. Wait. Right. They caught him on a Tinder profile, and that led to him changing his bio to bondage. Is what I got from that.
No.
He went, "I've got you now."
She found out that he had been on dating sites while she was on holiday somewhere. So she changed his profile to say he was into latex and gay bondage.
Oh yes, lad.
And he got it, and he didn't tell him. So he only found out when he started getting calls.
Oh.
Pretty hot.
I'm there.
I'm already on.
What if I use Reddit for dating? Maybe that'll be better.
That sounds like a terrible idea. Don't go back on your fucking Lonely Hearts Reddit bullshit.
Oh, that's great. I love that shit.
No, it's tragic.
It's tragic, but that's what makes it fun.
That's a good point. Comedy and tragedy are basically the same.
For the people that are listening, yes, again, few and far between. I'm talking more about the recording than live. I didn't go on Reddit and post in a Lonely Heart segment, if that's what you actually think.
You basically did, though.
What I did was, well, as obviously used to know, I was going through looking, like, if people on Reddit have got, like, they've broke down pulling women in clubs to a science. They've almost theorized it into like a sociological perspective of it, and I find it fascinating the way they discuss it. It's like, if you want to up your game, these are the tips to have. But they structure it like it's an essay. It's great. And then they introduce number systems. Like, do you use the 3-number system? They even use like letter systems. Like, my God, they've implemented hexadecimal and ASCII into the what monsters. All right, I'm on. But it's not one of those things you just download and it's like just shows you some example stuff. Continue with Facebook. What do you think I am? Do you think I could get on? What was the posh dating app again?
Grindr.
Toffee.
That's the one. Toffee. Best dating apps. Let's see what the options are these days. Ooh, elite singles. I am pretty elite. Alright. Apps for every style. Yeah, they're like elite singles. They really do. Match.com, yeah. eHarmony, Zeusk. With the power of Zeusk, I will get into dates. I thought it said Twitter. I'm like, my god, if you're pulling on Twitter, you're in a whole new level. OK Cupid. So like OK Google, I say it and it comes out with voice activated. Find me a girlfriend. Please. Please, Twitter. Would you use one, Jack? I'm curious now.
Nah.
What's your method then? You just sort of just close your eyes, run in a crowd, and see what happens.
Sorry, just call me a method.
Cry.
See, I just heard cry. The rest of it cut out. I just heard cry.
Nah, I might use one eventually if I get desperate enough. But
Yeah. Are you of the same opinion that me? Because you're not the kind of person who would use one, you wouldn't find someone
pretty
who...
much.
Yeah, that's my opinion on the matter.
Your opinion is wrong and terrible.
Yeah.
As are most opinions.
The internet's taught me everything. Any opinion is a terrible opinion.
Especially women's.
Oh, God.
Oh, no! I can feel the feminism!
My
feel them.
My white knight sword, it's fumbling.
It's fine. My red and white knight sword. I'm gonna unsheath it.
But not in public. That's... There you go.
Ah, you bastards.
No, I'm sorry, I was defending a woman's honor. You're naked, son. Please don't.
Stop defending them.
It's not helping.
You're making it worse.
But
Why is it so pale?
I might give this Bumble thing a go. Maybe it's got a higher standard. You never know. A James standard. We're all just
I like
James.
standards.
And you know,
James standards scary.
I don't. Does it knock down your confidence when you go like, let's say I spent a week on it, should have put on there, and I get 0 matches?
Oh, absolutely.
That must be the most.
Probably cry yourself to sleep. Assuming you don't already, but yeah.
More than usual.
Absolutely more than usual.
To be honest, I'm really not that self-conscious at all that it would bother me, but...
You will be.
You're not really selling me on this online dating thing, Dan.
I'm trying. Giving you tough love.
Yeah. And another thing is, which I've discussed with you as many a time, I don't like messaging. I hate it with a passion. I just think that because of the way I am with people, which is predominantly sarcastic or making a joke about something, that text chat doesn't have that. You just can't...
That's true.
Sorry. Like, I'm trying to think of a good example where it would... Well, just anything where... Yes, I could always discuss Spanish. Yeah, again, that's an in-joke that no one's going to get.
You've explained it on stream before.
Yeah, but you're implying that people have watched the previous streams. They're caught up with the lore.
This one.
Yeah, all this.
There's a lot of backstory there.
Yeah, if they're trying to guess why I said Spanish homework without watching anything, including this, I don't know why they're doing it in the first place. Oh god. A long story short, I the one post I ever made on Facebook was hate Spanish homework. And then continued to message girls doing, do we have any Spanish homework? That was the best opening line that I had. It's like, I'm not even in your Spanish class. Oh, whoopsie daisy, how's your day been?
Spanish homework, am I right?
No, you're not.
Spanish homework.
But no, so the quality lines of like, sorry, I haven't messaged you in a while. I was too busy watching TV and forgot I was speaking to you. That's what a girl likes to hear. They prioritize an episode of, I don't know what it was, I'm a Celebrity or something, for an hour. And warranted not talking to her for that long.
Wow.
And then proceeded not to cover it up with, sorry, my phone died, or I'm out, or my internet's dropped, and just went,
logical.
I'm sorry, I was watching the TV and forgot I was talking to you.
As you do. You feel special, really.
Yeah, young James was very naive and didn't understand. Like, I always think that everyone's in the same mindset of me of like, if someone told that to me, I'd be like, okay, fair enough. Like, I get that. They're not, though. They're going like, what a dickhead. I didn't even attempt to cover it up.
If anything, that's more charming.
Is
You
it?
were honest with them. You were honest with them. Women like honesty. But not brutal honesty.
No, I was gonna. What do you think of me? Not very attractive, to be honest. Solid 6 at best. I'll give you a pass. Honesty.
Honesty is the best policy, after all. We're updating our privacy policy. Oh god, remember when that was a thing?
Oh god. And we agreed to everything full well knowing that we don't have a clue what it means.
Oh, I have no idea what I've agreed to.
Yeah.
My god, do I agree, and I agree hard.
If I do anything, I do it hard.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh. Yeah, again, I love that that's devoted to, like, we haven't really discussed anything game related, but a little bit of Spyro. And even when you brought up, anyone play that game Croc? Oh, you mean like the shoes? And now we're on about my dating life.
Talking about bios, I just realised your Twitter bio, James, is just an eggplant.
Wait, what?
What?
I think
there's no words or anything, it's literally just an eggplant.
Yeah, I do actually remember doing that now.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but then they go, oh, he's a man of mystery. Or he likes his vegetables.
So mysterious, he hasn't tweeted.
Exactly. Well, the thing is, I've changed the Twitter thing underneath the stream just to say, like, someday I'll use it.
Yeah. Ah, self-awareness.
Exactly. Humor, eh?
No.
Anyone else want to pitch anything? Because, my god, I'm just depressing myself at this point.
I'm enjoying it.
The Lion King trailer?
You're lying.
I've actually seen it.
I don't really know if we have much to say about that.
I don't know, it's a circle of life. That was not...
Oh, that was awful. The circle of life.
I'm pretty Simba on it overall. I don't know. I can't think of other jokes. I've left quite a scar.
You cheeky shit, you.
Oh, you.
Oh, God, I hate our lives.
I'll just leave the jokes to moan. Pumba's not involved in the joke this time, I'm sorry. I can't think of a good Pumba joke.
Pumba.
I wouldn't want to hog them all. Am I right?
Kind of worked.
The meerkat idea of them. No, I can't.
That was terrible.
That was not good.
That was just atrocious.
Yeah, that will scar me. I'm using the scar one again.
Stop saying scar. Let's talk about real big fish, then I'm not interested.
I wasn't. I know what he was a hog because he was a warthog. Which I remember now. All right. Anyway, the Lion King trailer. Yeah.
There's a Lion King trailer.
There's a Lion King trailer, live action one. Disney goes, we can make more money off this. Live action.
There's no humans in it. It's all CG.
You don't know that.
That's true.
There's no humans in the Lion King.
It could all.
Not this version.
It could all be performed by Mark Ruffalo with a mask on. Every character. I don't know. He's the first actor that popped in. No, I think Mark Ruffalo would be a much better choice because I was thinking of Buffalo and I went to Mark Ruffalo.
I guess there's a logic there.
Yeah, I think that's why my brain tied it to. Yeah, or just get any group of famous actors and just stick them in like they would for like a theater performance of it. You know, just it's like Shrek's theater performance, which was beautifully done.
Or SpongeBob's.
Or SpongeBob's.
The cast is a bit weird on this one, if I remember.
I haven't looked at it.
You've got Seth Rogen, Donald
yes.
Glover,
Yes.
Keegan Michael Key.
I really hope he plays young Simba, Seth Rogen.
That would be amazing.
No, Seth Rogen plays Pumbaa. Donald Glover plays Simba.
Oh yeah. Who plays Simba? Sorry.
Donald Glover.
Oh, I like Donald Glover, so I'm fine with that.
I'm gonna have to search him again. Like the name rings a
This
bell.
is America. Young Lando.
Oh.
Also, Childish Gambino.
Beyonce plays Nala.
He's the one who sang "This Is America." That's how you can remember him, G.
This is Africa. That's his one line. And he grows up and it's a different voice actor.
They did bring James Earl Jones back for Mufasa, though. Which is
I'll
good.
accept it. I wanted to.
Oh, and John Oliver's playing Zazu.
Ooh.
Yes.
Rowan Atkinson played him in the animated one.
Oh, did he?
Oh, not considered it.
Yes, it's a bird. Like the British bird manservant.
Oh god, that movie's just been improved 10 times more for me now.
Hasn't it just?
Yeah, again, can we not have a live action one where Rowan Atkinson plays a bird?
Who's also Mr. Bean.
He's also Mr. Bean. He doesn't fly, he goes around in a green mini. with a toucan beak.
Oh, that would actually be genuinely incredible.
I would watch it. Yeah, I was about to say, would anyone see it? I would definitely see it. I would buy 3 tickets.
Right,
not for the rest of you guys, just for me.
In the Broadway show, they like wear headdresses and masks and stuff.
Mm.
They should do that with Rowan Atkinson.
Exactly. It'll be perfect. Do you reckon they'll be like real down with the kids this one, like Fortnite dances and
Oh, I hope so.
V-Bucks and
How the hell are they going to work that into Lion King?
when Simba grows up, they don't say he's actually gotten older, he just bought a new skin.
Ah.
Instead of seeing Mufasa in the
Yeah. And when Mufasa gets pushed off the ledge, spoilers for Lion King, should have pre-warned you. It just comes up with Scar, winner, chicken dinner.
Victory Royale.
Victory Royale. And the fact he's called Scar as well works into the Fortnite thing even better. He's a golden scar.
Oh, of course.
Yes. I don't know how they'd work that in, but I'd find a way. I'd find a way.
Getting a bit worried no one else was going to do it then.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not going to do it this time. I'm like, Dan's going to do it. Now I want to do it.
Help ourselves to.
When I know, burn up. Jake and Josh was a solid show.
It really was, though.
Why don't we do an animated Jake and Josh? We should be doing the reverse of these things.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
It wouldn't. It'd be pretty awful.
Live action movies would have a good animated show.
Ooh. Star Wars did okay. Maybe. Not sure. I can't remember.
Over your shoulder, you know that I'll always be picking you up
Like,
when you're down.
I've always been curious for them to do, like, take any, like, kids show where the cast or the voice actors are predominantly kids. Do it today with the exact same actors and see how it looks. Like... Zach and Cody, but with them now.
Oh god, have you seen them now?
I don't know what they look like now. I hope they're like buff and bearded, so it really adds on to
One
it.
of them's just got really long hair,
Yes.
and he owns a brewery.
Like, I was going to say Corey in the House, but Corey in the House still looks like Corey in the House.
Kyle Massey hasn't changed at all.
Yeah.
That's why he's perfect.
Now, what's a show where the kids were pretty young in it, and now it would be hilarious, Oof. Do the cast of Balamory that are probably on the way out. No, I'm just...
Cast of Balamory.
Like the person who does the narration's been smoking for so long now. What's the story in Balamory? Oh.
The Goonies?
Yeah, the Goonies. That's a good shout.
That could be interesting.
Oh god, yeah, that would be hilarious. Now I'm thinking of the cast. They have to play the exact same role though. They still have to play children.
Oh.
What does Chuck look like these days? What does he even still do the truffle shuffle?
Otherwise, what's the point?
The Goonies. Yeah, Josh Brolin would be great. Mikey, Brand, Mouth. Oh, Chunk, sorry, not Chuck. Oh, no, oh, he can't do the truffle shuffle anymore. He's a handsome young man, or old man. I can't quite tell anymore. He shaved his head. Man. Like, I was about to say Harry Potter, but that makes no sense. They are older through the movies. It just doesn't... Imagine if they would look like today. It's one of those, like, feel old yet moments.
I do.
Oh, I do, yeah, very much do.
I'm very, very old. It hurts. Help me. Please.
I guess you could do the original It cast.
Ooh.
But they're not actually phased by anything anymore. Like, it... Pennywise just turns into taxes and...
No!
and self-loathing. Yeah, it just turns into responsibility.
Ugh.
And he does Fortnite dances.
Look at him floss.
He turns into child on alimony.
Oh, fucking hell.
Turns into positive pregnancy tests. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Are you though?
No, I'm definitely gonna carry on. But the live action Lion King. It wasn't even live action, yeah, CG, yeah. Well, Disney are doing that thing now, aren't they, with their old animated stuff where they're making them all like not live action.
Little Mermaid, Lion King, Aladdin. I think they're all set to come out in 2019.
I am looking forward to Aladdin. Like, Aladdin Jafar is gonna look amazing.
And Will Smith plays the genie.
There is a trailer for Aladdin.
Wait, yeah, it's like it's just they play the song a bit and that's it. It just overlooks a bit of sand. It could have been the Lion King trailer for all I knew. Or it could have been the opening to the Star Wars: The Force Awakens trailer as well. They both just start and end with sand. But no. Yeah. Did Will Smith actually voicing the genie? Is that legit?
I think so.
Yeah, to be fair, it's not like they can get Robin Williams. I just thought of that. Why don't they bring back the original cast? Like, that might be a bit insensitive.
Yeah. They'll probably do a better job, though.
The thing is, I think the genie's going to look horrific. I hope it's just a big, like, CG Will Smith.
A big blue CG Will Smith.
Yeah.
What was that fish movie using?
That fish movie? Nemo. Oh, I know what you're on about. I know what you're on about. Oh, but
yeah,
the car wash one.
What, Shark Tale?
Yes.
Shark Tale.
Oh, yeah, the fish.
Yeah.
The fish looked like a kind of caricature of Smith.
Horrifying.
Like they couldn't afford to give him a new character, so they're just taking scenes from the fish from Shark Tale and superimposed it on.
Hang on, I might do that.
It's like, well, I mean, Genie, I don't know why you're talking about washing cars all of a sudden. This seems very irrelevant to my conversation. Car wash.
Looking at the car wash, yeah. Looking at the car wash.
Oh, instead of like, I can show you the world, it's get jiggy with it.
Oh, that would be incredible.
Like, I just don't know how they're gonna do it. That it looks like the thing about the genie is it was his the way he displayed his emotions through like his gestures and things that made him good.
That's true.
I really hope he just looks like a like one of the like he's one of the aliens from Avatar. The Na'vi. There we go. Got there in the end. Just this painted blue thing. Jake Sully. No, it's Aladdin. Shit. We don't have enough budget to recap. We're just gonna have to go with it. It'll be Jake Sully.
Oh god, yeah, Avatar 2 is the thing that's happened.
That is also true.
Is Aladdin a prequel to Avatar we never knew we wanted?
It is. Someone has made that link before.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they've absolutely done that.
Billions of times. It's only, you see it all the time on the internet. It's just theories.
It's just obvious to me, really.
if you don't think it's obvious, then there's something wrong with you.
Yeah. But no, my idea of the genie at the minute is just, he rubs the lamp, big puff of smoke, and there he is. Scenes from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He keeps referring to Aladdin as Uncle Phil, and we never understand why.
Well, the genie did make a lot of pop culture references. Didn't sense.
That is true. But I feel like because of
they're almost certainly going to have to work a Fresh Prince joke in there.
Yeah, what kind of references did they make in the original? I'm trying to think, because I was too young at the time to understand.
It was like Jack Nicholson. I can't remember most of them actually.
I'm really curious about live action Jafar, like how ridiculous his costume is, and they better get them being. Oh, I think I've already got an idea who the actor might be. Give me a second. Oh, no. I've got the perfect bloke picture in my head because I watched a movie with him in the other day.
Well, I have the actual guy who's playing him. Wayne, could you make your prediction?
My prediction: Ben Kingsley.
Ooh, that would have been great.
Probably. But they got a natural Asian guy to do it.
But Ben Kingsley, look at him. If there's anyone that's gonna look like Jafar, it's Ben Kingsley.
Sir Ben Kingsley, thank you.
Well, I don't want to assume gender.
Good boy. You're becoming PC.
Well, yes, I'm not really into consoles.
Ben Kingsley.
I think of him all the time. You're absolutely right. I have a body pillow of Ben Kingsley. Someday, Jafar. I'm just sharpied like a pointy beard, and I went, someday. You'll never have a friend like me. Like, think of the scene where they're going through, like, when he's getting all the wishes to say, I want to be a prince or whatever, so all the money and stuff turning up, all the elephants, and they're like, how are they going to do that in live action? It's going to look horrific.
It's going to be brilliant.
It's going to look like a magic show. It's poof of smoke.
It's going to be absolutely magnificent.
Or him running around stealing bread off people. Or the big fat woman that comes out once he stole the bread and joins in on the song. Will it be a big fat woman? Will it be a woman at all? Should I be assuming gender? Ooh, who's gonna... Actually, do they have the actors then put out?
Most of them, yeah.
Ooh, because I'm curious what Jasmine's gonna look like for research purposes.
Absolutely.
Naomi Scott. I feel like I've heard of that name, but I can't remember what she's.
She was in The Martian, Terra Nova, Lemonade Mouth.
Charlie's Angel.
Oh, she was in Power Rangers. Now I know. That's a terrible movie.
Yeah. Doesn't look like she was anything I know. In anything I know.
The second I saw Power Rangers, I'm like, oh.
Oh, she was in Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Oh, she's in Lemonade Mouth.
What the fuck's Lemonade Mouth?
A Disney Channel original film where they made a band called Lemonade Mouth.
Needs a bit of a sour taste, if you know what I mean.
I do not.
Okay. Actually, is there more trailers? I hope there's more trailers. What was it? Oh, teaser trailer. It's just them overlooking a desert from what I saw.
Yeah, it's a
Makes sense.
Ooh, a diamond in a rough, eh? Never heard that before. Wait a minute, they made this! Oh, God. Got to see nothing to pee. Wow.
Got to see nothing to pee.
Exactly. Got to pee, nothing to see. Release your rock.
Wow. What about The Little Mermaid? That's another one that's being made. Oh, that's being released this year.
Just about a midget with a tail.
Well, it very well might be. I've not seen you.
No. It's not.
It's gonna be a shit movie. They're just gonna.
Oh yeah, terrible movie.
They're just gonna I like the idea they don't actually do an Aquaman style thing where they make it look like they're in water. They actually have to film all the scenes underwater. It's just horrifically dubbed over voices. They can only shoot 2-minute scenes because they run out of breath and they have to go back up.
Beautiful.
Although I think the story of this one is going to be different to the original.
Aladdin or Little Mermaid?
Little Mermaid. I don't remember there being a circus.
Wait, did they actually got a trailer for that? Are they talking about releasing that? Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, that one's releasing this year.
This seems to be a Little Mix video, but I will no. Continue now. Little Mermaid. I've ended up just listening to Undersea. I've just realised I'm watching videos while the audio's still coming through on the stream.
Of course.
Little Mermaid, is it called Part of Your World? No, that's not it. That's a song. Trailer. Oh yeah, they do have one. Alright, this time I will mute it. Alright, that's not there we go, that's not animated.
There we go, that's not animated.
Yeah, they show an animated scene at the start.
It's like Narnia, isn't it?
Yeah, why the hell are you in a circus? I think they're mixing up Dumbo and the Little Mermaid.
Oh yeah, Dumbo's another one that's happening.
Yeah. It's just a Little Mermaid with massive ears. It's we couldn't afford to do both. We had to tie them in together. We call it the Little Swimming Elephant.
To do 2 sets, so they just put the Little Mermaid in the circus so they could use the same set.
Oh god. Under the sea, where it is wetter, look at my sweater, it's great on me.
They're going for a more
edgy,
serious romance thing. So I really hope they still have Sebastian.
She may be a mermaid, but she's also a racist. Oh Jesus!
I don't think Sebastian is the cast list.
Under the sea.
Jesus, Jasmine, you can't say these things.
Christ.
I'm sorry, thanks for the contribution, Liz. Oh god.
Under the sea.
It's set in Mississippi. In the Mississippi. Next to the Mississippi.
Who's Mississippi and why is he missing him?
Are there mermaids in the Mississippi?
Jack, I hate to tell you, but mermaids still exist.
What?
Just in the Tyne River, where the mermaids thrive.
They're all dead. They're all dead.
No, that's why they've mutated.
They're perpetually drunk as well.
True Geordie fell into the river one day. Now he's a mermaid.
True Geordie is a mermaid. Oh, nice. Oh, there's a Mulan one happening as well, but I don't think there's a trailer for that yet.
I never watched Mulan, so this will be my first time.
I did. It's alright.
Yeah, it's okay.
Did anyone like to see like the Pocahontas stuff? Because I didn't. Was it Pocahontas?
Cannibal Pocahontas.
Probably happening as well.
Sounds like a show where they poke ghosts. Am I right?
No, not the slightest. Couldn't be further from the truth, actually.
I was trying to work in a joke, and that's the best I could come up with. Okay.
I know, it's fine.
Yeah, it didn't really work.
Yeah, Pocahontas. Yeah.
Might as well just stop trying.
Yeah, it's called Half Arsed for a reason.
That's absolutely correct.
To be fair, I really hope there's been people scrolling through the podcast section, get to the bottom, see ours, and go, "Oh, you're okay,"
I think I'm alright.
and then scroll back up again.
Those are smart people.
And then wonder why they're on Twitch because they don't even know what it is.
My God.
It doesn't look like there's been a live-action Pocahontas announced, but there is a Pocahontas movie from 1995 that has 3.4 stars on IMDb. That's not a Disney one.
Oh,
Looks terrible.
sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Why do I sign up? No. What was I gonna say again? Nope, it's gone. Gone to James, who completely forgot what he was on about.
Oh, gosh.
This is a shit auction house. Yeah, they're definitely milking the live action stuff. Disney's like, why make new ideas?
Do you remember? Have you actually seen Dumbo?
I know.
Remember when he drank some champagne
I do.
and started hallucinating about pink elephant stuff?
That would be interesting to see.
I really hope they do that in the live action.
He hallucinates
See
about
a
what?
baby elephant tripping
I'm
in
high as fuck.
balls.
Yeah, this one I snort a line of coke because I think it'll be better.
Jesus, Dumbo. He's hardcore.
Dumbo's at a rave.
Watching Scouting for Girls.
Oh god.
The memories.
It's not even started yet. It starts at 10. No, it starts in an hour.
Aww.
She's pretty.
Still make it.
A pity. She's got a boyfriend now, that's a pity. Oh god. She's flatty, turned dirty. Flatty. Copyright strike.
I don't know how we'll make it through this. I don't know.
Oh, is this the clip of him drinking champagne?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
it
it just...
look like
I
it
tried to
shows
mute the
up
video
and
quickly and all he hears this loud squeak. The first second. Oh, yeah, I remember this now. Why was there a bucket of champagne?
Why not?
The clowns dropped it, I think. I don't think that video actually shows his hallucination, so there's this one instead.
Oh, so it's like big purple elephants playing... Okay. Different. Oh, wow. They fully went for it. Yeah, this is ringing a bell now. See, I'm too young. I was such a baby boy when I watched this. I'm like here when they didn't even... Oh, did I tell you about this, Jack? I was in the lecture hall. My bloke that's teaching me discrete mathematics now. He actually no, he was going on about coding or whatever. Basically, we're in lecture hall, and he went. He started discussing matrices. She's like, "Oh yeah, matrix. I'm not talking about Neo and that." And I went, "Huh?" And the room was silent. Like, what? And he like, "You don't get that reference, do you?" And they all looked at each other. I'm like, "No, come on, you're better than this." I never really felt old like that before. I've never felt that old that I've looked around and went, they don't get the joke. I'm only two years older at best. And
Matrix was in 1999.
Yeah, no, and it went there. You could still do like Matrix Ultimatum, which was 2003, want to say.
Ultimatum.
Ultimatum? Oh, yeah, making of Jason Bourne. Matrix Revolutions
Matrix
or something Revelations, yeah, something like that. That was 2003, I want to say, 2004, which, fair enough. But still, people have heard of The Matrix. Come on.
Yeah. I mean...
I felt so old. And I think he made like a Terminator one as well, and I was like, I don't think they really get that one either. They might know it from Terminator Genesis, but that's
like last year.
Yeah, there's been Terminator Genesis and Terminator Salvation, which are more modern, but they weren't at the peak of like when Terminator was good. Like I'm like, it bothers me that they probably don't know it for 1, 2, and 3. All right, when it was considered good. Because Genesis was a mess, and Salvation was also a mess. They like making messes. I think people just turn up to see shirtless Arnold. I know I do. Oh, Arnold. Oh, Arnold. Oh, no. I know, I've never had a moment like that. Because I typically hang out with used to, and like most of my mates are like a year or two above me anyway. So I'm like, oh yeah, typically I'm the one that's slightly out the loop on the references. But the other way around, I feel so old. How do you cope with this? I only just turned 21 and I'm like, oh god, it's all downhill from here. Like it was going up in the first place, but it's all downhill from here.
Yep. There are now no children.
Oh no. Oh god. I'm the Dan, he's muted himself. He's so upset about what I've told him. I wonder if Albin's still here. He's not. To be fair, he would have mentioned something by now. I think he would have got the Matrix. Like, if he was here, he would have said he knew the Matrix. Because I'm in a computer science class, I just made the assumption that it's been memed somewhere before to the point where they don't even have to have seen the movie to know what it is. And they looked so confused. And it bothered me. It was to the point where it was like, maybe this course isn't for me. Why? They didn't get the joke. You don't understand. But my new maths lecturer is great. He's this Scottish bloke that just cracks jokes throughout it. It's like, even if they don't land, I appreciate he tries. Like, and that's the one thing I think lecturers need, is to just stick some humour. Because I'll listen to him if he cracks some jokes in between. Fair enough, I'll not listen to the content that's important, but I'll listen to the jokes. This is some of the things that the people get up to in the lectures. Like, there's a guy in front of me just playing RuneScape. Why are you here? Or another guy playing a league match, like a ranked league match. I'm like, how can you afford... Like, both of these things are very important. Definitely the league match would be my priority, but why now? At a point where someone could point you out, you would have to stop and lose your rank. It's not worth it, mate. And the worst ones are the ones that are sitting on Facebook or on Discord and they're sat next to each other. Come on. You don't need to do this. Are we that far from normal human interaction and we can't just speak to each other? To be fair, they've already memed the shit out of my lecturer. They already got his photo from... Like, we've got, like, the student portal, they call it, where all our content and things on it, and they've got pictures of the lectures, so straight away that's been photoshopped to hell.
Yeah.
Oh, God. When did we start this? Because I'm curious how long we've been going for. Actually, I can ask the stream bot if I got it set up right. If I remember right, it's just uptime. Oh, it worked. Doing it like for 1 hour 39 minutes. Oh god, it's only been an hour and a half.
Yeah. It was 10 as well.
Yeah. Probably try and run it to 2 hours. If I feel like it.
What else we got to talk about?
That's the Detective Pikachu thing. I like talking about that.
I guess so. We did break down that trailer like frame by frame.
but we did it in our own time.
Yeah, but we should have done that on stream.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do so much that, like, I was gonna break it down again, doing the same thing. It was just more the fact that, are you gonna go see it? That's what I'm curious about, actually.
Probably won't pay for it.
What are you suggesting?
Then I wait until it comes on Amazon Prime or something.
There you go. We do not warrant
what I'm gonna do.
He
will
will
wait until it's legally available.
he'll wait till it's legally licensed. Oh shit! It's probably gonna be that shit. It's gonna be showed on Twitch repeats. Oh, it's gonna be showed on the always on segment. Oh god, we're doing a Pokemon movie again. Build a community complete. I got a notification from Twitch. Apparently I got an achievement. Build a community. Stream for 25 hours. It's been an hour and a half, love. Calm down. I've not streamed for 25 hours.
Wait, collectively stream for 25 hours.
Yeah, it says 0.83 of 25. That's a bit more like it. Path to partner. Stream on 12 different days. I've done that before. Average 75 viewers. Good one. 3.48 is my average.
Probably averaging 5 viewers.
Build a community. Congrats. Now your VIP status to your viewers. Now you can grab... Oh, can I? Get 5 people chatting at the same time. Reach 50 followers. I had these things beforehand. What? This makes... Unless someone followed and I haven't noticed, which I wouldn't put it past me. Recent events. Jamil has followed. I thought Jamila was already following. But hello again, Jamil, if you happen to be watching. I'm sorry. Oh, I know why it didn't pop up, because I haven't got the thing, the pop-up thing on here. Yeah, so sorry, Jamil. If you happen to be still watching. Ah, he's a good lad. He's one of the originals, like Alban. Actually, does that mean I hit... No, I was already definitely had more than 50 followers. This is... Why am I discussing this now? 127, so I was already over 50. Twitch. Functional as ever.
Dango.
I don't know. He didn't say anything.
Have a bad habit of just leaving.
Yeah, he does that. All I can think is Liz really couldn't find the cards and it was really annoying her. But no, yeah, Detective Pikachu, yeah, I will definitely see it. And it'll not be anything as good as I'm hoping it's going to be. I don't know when it's out, because if I'm at uni, I will probably just wait for it to come out on rental. But if I'm at home, I'll be seeing it at midnight, queued up with my Pikachu onesie on, as the man that I am. like a really sketchy off-brand one as well. Like it's orange instead of yellow. It makes no sense. Alright, Detective Pikachu, let's have a look at one. Oh, no, not Detroit Auto Show. Close enough. I'm sure it'll be roughly the same. Detective. No, Conan, yet again, we keep hitting wrong things. 10th of May 2019. Oh, God, so long. Why couldn't it be like this month, as most sensible trailers do? What? It's got, what's his face? Shit. Oh, God. Alright. Han Solo, Star Wars actor, what's his name?
I don't know.
Indiana Jones. Harrison Ford. There's a thumbnail of Harrison Ford and I'm so cute. Detective Pikachu Blade Runner mashup. Oh, they're mashing that up. Right. I wondered why that was in the thumbnail. Wait, they've mashed up Detective Pikachu and Blade Runner. That sounds fantastic. Detective Blade Runner. Oh no. Oh, Pikachu 2048. But no, Ryan Reynolds here, Detective Pikachu. Justice Smith. I've never heard of Justice Smith before. Has he been in other things? Oh no, he was one of the hipsters in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Oh no. I never even watched the movie, but I watched a Nostalgia Critic review of it. Rita Ora's in there? Oh, I hope she's playing Jigglypuff. She assumes she'll be playing Jigglypuff.
Maybe?
Like, it's a singing Pokemon. It's gotta be her. Ken Watanabe, he's just
Have an
everywhere.
actual...
I love Ken Watanabe. He just adds intensity to any situation. Making a sandwich would be so intense with Ken Watanabe. Giving me some like heartfelt motivational speech of like, you can do it, James. Like, thanks, Ken Watanabe. I always refer to him by his full name when he comes over to make sandwiches for me. Oh, you know what? The next podcast set, which I'm gonna do to change, is just gonna be my little stick man with Ken Watanabe's face.
Okay.
I've decided.
Interesting decision.
I came to the decision. Alright, what's Rita Ora playing? And right, I'm gonna type Rita Ora. Detective Pikachu. Well, I assume she's playing Jigglypuff. She's gotta be. British singer. No, I'm not turning ad block. I mean, I don't use ad block. I think I covered my tracks pretty well there.
Hang on. Robin Williams was always Nintendo's choice to play Professor Oak.
Professor who, sorry?
Professor Oak.
You trying to play Professor Oak?
They apparently wanted him to play Professor Oak. But obviously, that's not really going to happen.
Oh shit, they don't know how Rita Ora is going to fit into it. She might be the villain. Or she'll be Jigglypuff.
Oh yeah, we don't know who the villain is.
No. But I'm really curious.
Wait, who was the villain in Detective Pikachu? The game?
I don't know, I never played the game.
Me either.
Oh, Dan, you're back.
He's back.
Oh, we were just talking about making sandwiches with Ken Watanabe.
Obviously. What else would we be discussing?
Yeah, Rita Ora's in the cast of Detective Pikachu.
Oh, thank God, I was getting worried.
I'm assuming she's going to play Jigglypuff.
Obviously.
Like, singing, I'm presuming. Like, it just wouldn't quite look right if she started singing one of her new songs.
It would be mint, though.
Yeah, this is one of the three roles that she'll either play the villain, because why not just have a famous person that doesn't probably have any acting experience do that. I don't know, she was in 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades of Freed, 50 Shades Darker. As I said, no acting experience. Yeah, she'll either do like the soundtrack for it, which that's an interesting choice, but it could be quite fun.
Would it though?
Like, picture the Pokemon opening, but with Rita Ora.
Yeah. Scary.
I wanna be. I don't know why me singing it's gonna sound anything like Rita Ora. I don't know where I was going with that.
I often get you mixed up.
We just have the same auras. I'm so sorry.
Apparently, the villain of the game is the GNN boss Roger Clifford, and they figured that out because they knew Pikachu doesn't have powers, which might imply that the Pikachu movie doesn't have powers.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm looking at the Wikipedia for the Detective Pikachu game to look at who the villain was.
Mm-hmm.
And it's GNN, which I think is the in-universe version of CNN.
Right. Well, yeah.
Apparently they figured it out. I put the quote in the chat. Not chat, in Discord.
But they realised that the culprit is GNN boss Roger Clifford, due to him mentioning that Pikachu does not have powers, something that only Keith knew. When you Pikachu does not have powers, what kind of Pikachu is this?
That's a shit.
He even says in the trailer, "I will electrocute you."
That's
Might
true.
have been bluffing.
Like Ryan Reynolds would lie. It's alright, Ryan, I trust you. I'm stroking a picture of Ryan Reynolds on my screen currently.
That's understandable.
But Ken Watanabe. Oof.
What a lad.
I had no interest in him until I realised who he was again. After Godzilla, I know that man can help me through everything.
Godzilla is what you go for.
Godzilla, yes.
Of all his movies, I wouldn't consider Godzilla his best.
It's more for his intensity of his speeches. But I was about to go I was about to do like an impression style thing of like the intensity of it, but I realized it's gonna come across horrifically racist.
He's the let them fight guy, isn't he?
Yeah, let them fight. That's as far as I'm gonna go with that impression.
He was also in Transformers. He was in Isle of Dogs.
Nope. It's all about Detective Pikachu and Godzilla.
He was in Inception.
He's in a lot of things. God, he is in a lot of things.
He is in a lot of things. A lot of things. Oh yeah, he was in Batman Begins.
From Crocs to Tinder to Pikachu to Ken Watanabe.
Apparently he played Ra's al Ghul in Batman Begins.
Oh.
Wasn't that Liam Neeson?
Oh.
Of course.
Oh. Could stop saying oh now.
Oh.
But you never know, they might flip the whole Pikachu script to be exactly what we want. It's actually a story of a young trainer who murdered his dad to become the best trainer.
Of course.
And he tricks this Pikachu into the only way to solve the crime is to win the Pokemon League.
I'm sure he did play the fake Ra's al Ghul.
You played what? Sorry, you keep sort of cutting out, so I'm only getting little tidbits.
Ken Watanabe, he played Ra's al Ghul. Fake Ra's al Ghul in Batman Begins.
Fake who?
Don't remember. Ra's al Ghul.
Ra's al Ghul. Let's see. Sounds delicious.
The guy that Liam Neeson played.
I obviously didn't see this one. This doesn't ring a bell at all. I didn't know Liam Neeson was involved. Is he Jigglypuff? No.
There's Liam Neeson in Batman.
Batman.
Oh, it's Batman Ninja. No.
Yes. Liam Neeson played Ra's al Ghul, but Ben Watanabe played the fake Ra's al Ghul.
Did anyone make the comparison of like sticking a lightsaber in Liam Neeson's hand? Because look at him. Like,
That would be
Good point,
pretty
actually.
like, other than having a beard like he's from Hateful Eight, it's
And
pretty
he's
much the exact
basically-
same character. A
Yeah, he's like a
mentor.
Jedi Master.
Yeah.
Well,
Except his lightsaber ran out of battery. There's no charging points nearby. Oh god. Detective Pikachu.
yeah, what else is it?
I love when we go, look at this image on a podcast where there's no images being displayed on the screen.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, we should stop
No,
doing that.
no one's watching, it doesn't matter.
How dare you? I'm watching.
Well, you can see the images. Everyone who's watching
Problem
this stream,
solved. Basically, for those who want to know, we're just looking at it. Don't worry, I'm sure Dan will edit this in. Thanks, Dan.
I feel like anyone who wants to know could just Google Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah,
Because
it just,
Batman Begins.
it's just Liam
Okay,
Neeson with a
Watanabe.
samurai sword, and he looks like a Jedi Master. That's the only. There's not really much to be seen. Yeah. But the thing I think I disliked the most from the Detective Pikachu trailer was the main guy. I don't know why. There's just something about him that seemed too teen boppy. Where we all know Pokemon's about hard, gruff men. I want a Brock live action movie, and I want it to be called Brock. I want it's on him in his gym.
Brock
Pick it up, man.
laying blocks. No, that didn't really work.
No.
The Brock layer.
Mm,
Nah.
do you smell what the Brock is cooking?
No.
Brock being played.
No, I don't actually.
Have you seen
He's cooking his Onyx. This is horrific.
My god.
Have you seen The Rock playing Bambi?
I'm sorry, what?
What? Wow. I never thought I'd hear them two things together.
It's a Saturday Night Live so it's not that good overall. But just the thumbnail alone is brilliant.
My God.
All right, googling rock band. Oh yeah, I know you're about now. Oh, he's got a cigar. What's his mum look like in this? What do you mean the hunter that lifts up his sight, takes aim, and sees that? This Herculean man with giant ears and a cigar.
When you say Herculean, he did actually play Hercules.
Exactly, it's a doubler.
Hang on, there has to be like some maybe some good. Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna make a trilogy out of Detective Pikachu? Good. I appreciate the input.
About 10 years ago, I would have said probably not. But given like Marvel Cinematic Universe, Lego Cinematic Universe, DC's universe, Star Wars universe, how everything's just sort of
I'm hoping this is
movies.
This is them testing the water on like, will people watch live action Pokemon movies? And if that is the case, I will buy 10 tickets, even if the movies are terrible. Like if they could do live action remakes of the movies from the original movies. Imagine Temple of the Sea, Dan, in live action. I know now you or Giratina and the Skywar. Actually, no. Hooper, Clash of Ages in live action. That would just be a shit show.
It would just be like Transformers.
It'd be like Godzilla.
Explosions. But worse.
And we could get Ken Watanabe to voice the Ken Watanabe can play Hooper.
Of course.
Hooper, let them fight.
Hooper? Hooper?
I don't know what my fixation on Ken Watanabe is today.
I don't know, but he is great.
He's great. Oh god, I think they've set up a fire alarm. Oh, for God's sake.
2 hours later.
God, what were we on about again? Christ, I'm out of breath. Why'd it have to be 5 floors up? with an elevator that's not working because there's a fire drill. And then I can't slow down because there's a horde of people behind me. Trying to get up the same flight of stairs. God, life, eh? They haven't done anything. Actually, no, that was pretty late for them. Apparently, they sometimes do them at like 7 in the morning. I'm like, you dare. You dare. I will burn. Because I've had the guy come into my room before going, like, you have to leave. I'm like, but I'm in the shower. It's like, that's not how this works. I'm like, come to war, I'll be okay. I've had like a mechanic bloke come in to change a light bulb or something in the room while I've been in the shower. He knocked, he's like, can I come in, mate? I'm like, no. No, I'm in the shower. But you need your light fixed? You're not wrong about that, mate. I'm in the shower.
Oh.
It's either you fix that bulb, but you'll be seeing my bulbs.
Well, alright.
I have a collection of bulbs in the thing. I don't know why, I just keep them in there. No. I hope I got the audio going again. Yeah, I do. I almost forgot thought I didn't unmute anything. Mechanic that changes the light bulb. Yes. Handyman, then. Is that more what you wanted?
How many mechanics do you need to change a light bulb?
One in this case. Yeah. He was quite a capable mechanic. It was the bulb bit that he didn't have. He's like, oh yeah, do you need your bulb fixed? I'm like, well mate, there's no bulb in the first place, so good luck with that. Like, works like it and it didn't turn on. Oh god. I don't know how you could miss that, because it obviously did inspections before we moved in. And the guy must have just looked up and down and went, yep, that looks like it's functional. But no, it's one of those giant like filament bulbs you used to get in school that would do that buzzing noise, you know. There's no way you could miss it. See, he must have switched the light and went, yeah, that's okay. Turned it off he went. Same with our fire door. It doesn't lock. Like, well, it not lock, but it doesn't, like, latch at all. So we can open it without any issue. Like, without setting off any alarms or using any buttons or anything. It just swings. Which they fixed. It's like, they're like, oh, you should have reported this. I'm like, you should have fucking fixed it, mate. I've moved in here 2 weeks and you're judging me for not... Like, oh, you must have broke it. Yeah, that's what I did. I kicked the fire door like a sensible person. In fact, I do kick my door open here. Yeah, that's probably a fair assumption now I think about it. I have a bag in my hand. I'm like, can't do it. Go in there 2 feet at a time. Just sideways, hit the door, open, done. A sore shoulder. Because I fell on the floor. What did you chat about while I was away? Bet I got some great content.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely content.
I was looking at some trailers for other things coming out soon. Stumbled upon the Shall Not Grow Old recent documentary using restored World War One footage.
Jack, they're doing that thing again when they have conversations over the Twitch chat. Yes, I know. No, I don't want to. Tube? What? Rude? God, that James kid, yeah, I am pretty amazing. So when do we upload this to Spotify, guys?
I was thinking iTunes.
Ooh, God, I hate iTunes. Just hate Apple in general. The more I think of it, the more it annoys me. just how terrible their software was. Their iTunes software.
Oh, absolutely.
Download it on the Windows today, where it'll run like an old dial-up modem. It just
Oh, it's horrendous, man.
Apple has an update. It'll make it even slower. Thanks, Apple. I appreciate it. Ooh, they've got an app store now on Streamlabs OBS. I remember looking at this the other day. You can now pay for additional bullshit. Nah, I like Streamlabs. Have something that plays music for you, never established before.
My God.
What else has there been in this? I've been playing Pokemon Let's Go. That's been okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's been okay at best. Again, I would suggest if you've not played Pokemon Yellow, then give it a go. Why not? It's basically an HD remake with some... The Pokemon Go mechanics are annoying, but not too in your face. There's always typically trainers about if you play the game as you normally do. And you catch... Just catch everything that's different. You know, like try and play it like you're filling out the Pokedex, and then you'll get the XP that way. But if you use your... don't use your starters, because like you might as well just steamroll through the game if that's the case. Unless you want to steamroll through, then yeah, use your Pikachu that can use water moves, because that makes sense. Pokemon. Because I instantly... I got Caterpie as my first catch. Instantly taken Pikachu off the team and used the Caterpie.
That's understandable.
My main's an Oddish. I've now got a Gyarados and a Aerodactyl and things that I transferred over. The Gyarados is horrifically scary to ride around on the water. Because imagine just being that swimmer that decides to swim up and take on a guy that's swimming on a giant ass Gyarados. Yeah, fight me. Look at my Starmie. You do realise what I'm riding on, don't you? Fight me. I always think, what are them guys doing in the ocean? How long have they been out there?
Are they causing a commotion?
Because it's not like, you know, like they're just in the beach area. They are well out there on islands that should not be inhabited. Just fight me. Just it is flicking budgie smugglers. Yeah, again, these are the things that Pokemon Detective Pikachu should be incorporating. There should just be a scene where they're driving along the side of a beach to see a man on an island of budgie smugglers and goggles just standing on a rock staring out into the distance. Like, someday someone will pick a fight with me. And awkwardly positioned rocks that don't allow them to go past anywhere. It's almost like they've created lanes for people to go down. I don't know. Game design, am I right?
Just noticed, James, your surname is trending on Twitter. I'm not going to say your name because we're on stream. I don't know.
Don't worry, it's just trending on Twitter though. No one can find it. Just like anyone's going to search it up anyway. Apart from Alban. But Alban probably already knows. That's all. Like, what is trending on Twitter? Oh yeah, ABBA.
Yes, James ABBA.
James ABBA.
Mamma mia. There James
Ooh,
goes
Strictly
again.
must be on. Wasn't there a YouTuber on Strictly at the minute?
Hmm?
There's a YouTuber on Strictly at the minute, if I remember right.
Yeah, it's who the fuck is it again?
Is it like a Joe Sugg or something like that?
Yeah, I think it's Joe. Yeah.
Oh, is it actually Joe Sugg?
Yeah.
God, these things are getting way too predictable. I'm gonna look at his Twitter just to double check. It is definitely him.
Yeah, I just looked it up.
Ah. Oh yeah, it comes with Joe Sugg Strictly. Okay, is. I wonder how the Strictly audience is translating over to his YouTube audience, and vice versa. I wonder if he's actually any good. I'm watching a video of him dancing now. Oh god, stop it, music. There we go. He looks alright. I guess it's still Strictly though, so I've lost all respect for him. Strictly not possible. Oh no. Watch him win it. Become even more famous and flicking rich than he already is. I have no issue with the guy, it's just the fact that he's rich and famous and I feel bad. I'm trying to think what else Pokemon Detective Pikachu could deal with now I'm thinking about the games. Can you hear the screaming outside?
I can.
Yes.
They must be going down to the Scouting for Girls concert and it's just exciting them too much. I could barely contain myself and I'm not even going. The beautiful world of Lancaster. It's the drunks. I always thought they moved in herds. I'm looking at the rock Bambi still, and why does he have two deagles in his hand? You know what? Why doesn't he have two deagles in his hand? Should have been the question I was asking. Oh, I just saw the blue shark tail guy. Okay. Working at the car wash. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Car wash, yeah. What else has been out recently? I feel, is there a Marvel movie coming up? It'll be Captain Marvel next, won't it?
Yeah.
I think that looks meh. Solid meh. It's the actress that bothers me. She just, her range seems to be from bored to dull. Like, I don't know, she just never looks too excited, and then people are like, oh, actually, she's been mentally tortured, so you don't expect her to be happy. But it's a fucking Marvel movie, mate. Kids aren't go like, I want to discuss her inner feelings, and to tackle her in deep securities. No, they want to watch shiny things and be happy about it. That's why I'm there. Like, I don't know how OP they're gonna make her either. Like, I presume she's going to be the most OP. I'm presuming out the group. They made Thor OP in Infinity War, pretty much.
Absolutely.
Like, he's got this new hammer that just makes him cooler.
True.
Even though he didn't cut off the guy's fucking hand. Idiot.
What a prick.
Even Thanos is like, should have went for that hand. Classic Thanos, sounded just like him.
I thought I was watching the film.
Ah, see? Should have went for the hand, see?
Oh, Jesus. We should probably wrap this up soon.
Are you saying I'm not keeping you entertained?
Absolutely.
Da-ba-da-ba.
Although your spot on Thanos impression, that was pretty...
Yeah.
Poor. Pretty poor.
I feel like I've been talking to myself for 2 hours.
You have.
Oh my
Really
god.
Not even real.
Oh god, it's not this again. I didn't take my pills.
No.
There was no fire alarm, I just stood outside of the cold. Going wee wee.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, that'll do that for this half-arsed podcast. Next time, enthusiasm, excitement, featured guest Ken Watanabe, or badly, horrifically racist impression of Ken Watanabe. We'll see which way. Oh god.